Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Breaking Beauty Beliefs. My name is Haley Wood, and I am your therapeutic skin coach. Today's topic is why people identify their skin as bad. This is a term that I typically like to shed from conversation with anything that has to do with skin health because it's inflammatory in the sense that it's telling our skin, hey, you're doing something wrong. I don't like what you're doing. And instead of tuning into what the skin might be communicating to you, just simply labeling yourself of having bad skin or a bad skin condition could really shut off a lot of the communication that your skin is actually trying to have in conversation with you about the direction or the guidance that it's trying to lead about internal health, emotional well-being. So, the beauty belief that I feel is mostly the cause of why people identify as bad is either you've had a previous evaluation of your skin where the language around it wasn't as mindful, or you've been tricked into some of the marketing terms that really try to gear towards perfection or healthy is this very specific way. And unfortunately, that doesn't actually exist. Skin, regardless of the condition that you're in, is good. It's communicating with you. It might be lethargic in its communication with you from lack of care, or it might be highly communicative because it is highly inflamed and is trying to get you to listen to something a little bit deeper from within. But regardless, none of that communication means that your skin is against you. It is working for you. It's just trying to indicate a directive in a loud way. So, when you're dealing with a condition that is either inflammatory or is showing some depletion, there's nothing bad about that. That's actually a really beautiful thing that our skin has the ability to do. All of our other organs are trapped away in our body and don't necessarily flash these signals as loudly as our skin can. So, when we work on our self talk, in order to better listen to the communication our skin has with us, that deepens our knowledge about our health entirely. Before you even look at yourself or touch yourself, close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths just to clear your mind and get grounded and get present with yourself, and simply ask your skin, what is it that you need? So this practice takes time. If you take a moment before looking at yourself in any sort of reflection, whether it's a photograph taken of you or your mirror or just a reflective surface in general, none of those things are going to accurately portray who you are. They're never going to capture your essence. They're never going to be a full description of you. The best way for you to tune into that is just closing your eyes, taking your 3 deep breaths, getting present and grounded, and asking yourself, what is it that my skin wants? And from there, if you feel a bit dehydrated, go to the opposite. Go to hydration. Don't look at a wrinkle and say, oh my gosh, I got to get this fixed. Skin needs no fixing, and you don't have the authority over it. It's there to tell you, here's how we can collaborate and get to a better homeostasis in general. Now, breaking up with the beauty belief that skin is either bad or good, perfect or imperfect takes some time. So, find a self-care ritual that is skin-based and take a moment to find your presence with it, regardless of what's going on with your skin. Breathe, simply ask yourself what might be going on, and just listen. You don't have to do anything to it right away, just take note. Your skin will be constantly communicating with you throughout your lifetime. So get to learn what it wants to say to you. Get to learn to love it. Get to learn to have a partnership with it. Because over time, the longer you have negative self talk, the further away you're getting from actually seeing who you really are and being present within your own body and connecting with this incredible tool of communication from our internal health and our emotional well being. So, next time you find yourself describing your skin as bad, just remember that you're in transition, there is something that is worth noting about this transitional time and listen in on what it is that could be. Whenever I meet a new client and I'm starting to work on them, it's really important for me to not only do a skin health history analysis and kind of get to know what their skin health journey has been. I would like to ask a very simple question. Are you having a good skin day, a bad skin day, or an average skin day? And regardless of what is typically healthy skin or typically imbalanced skin, people have such a range of answers because it is coming from an emotional well-being standpoint. It doesn't always come from such a physical standpoint. And when we can break up with that sort of language with our skin and recognize that it could be coming from a stressed part of our nervous system or the lack of care that we're providing for our whole selves, then we can actually pay attention to what's going on and get the directives that we need in order to find a really beautiful, nurturing relationship with our skin long term. So I'd love it if you would comment down below and let me know the ways that your self-talk has helped you from making a decision that could be stressful to the skin and instead found ways to shift towards more positive self-talk. And I'd love if you would comment below with any questions or concerns or anything that you'd like for me to address when it comes to labeling skin as bad or how to continuously shed this fear-based beauty belief. Thank you so much for listening and have a beautiful rest of the day. Until next time, take care.